Hey guys, here's another segment of the quarantine series.
Hey, you know what? Cut it with the quarantine series. I'm done with that, okay? It's too much.
Well, geez, all right. Well, okay, yeah, you know what? I agree. I'm done with it too. Let's go out and fish and talk fishing reels for a while and forget what else is the crazy stuff that's going on.
Let's move on.
So we wanted to talk and just show you some generational stuff on our reels and where we came from and where we're going. You know, we started out real early in the 1990s with the pen conversion kits, the AccuPlates and AccuFrames on the Star Drag reels. It turned an aluminum reel, a plastic reel into an aluminum reel, right? Then we went to the ATD 30, which was our first twin drag reel. In 1997, we patented, and the 30 was the first reel we brought out. And this is actually an original one. It's got all the cool printing and everything on it. But this was the original ATD to begin with. And then we morphed into, in 2000, we came out with the first Boss reel, the smallest twin drag ever developed this is year 2000. And it was pretty cool. That was a really big move for us to make a smaller reel.
Yeah, and through the whole time, you know, Dave and I learned a lot about making reels, mainly from this, and then kind of took it from here to here. And then kind of now we've been on these designs here, this twin drag design, and kind of refining it and making it better. And over the last few years, we're trying to make it, you know, really lighter and stronger, using all the new technology of graphics and 3D modeling and stuff like that. And really these designs here that got us started really took us to a whole nother level. And if you look at our new Valiant series now, you'll see we got the CVX design on there, which is everything's curvature, all the frames in the walls and on the side plate walls inside there, if you were to cut it, are very thin walled and super light. We kind of looked at all the real components and really revisited all the designs to make it super light and super strong.
Yeah, and so that too, we went to, we looked at gearing. We used to make them out of manual machines and conventional machines. Now we have the CNC machining, so our gears are super strong and they're very well cut and smooth because it's all made on CNC equipment. And then we also went into the reel arms. We changed a lot of the stuff for the reel arms. They used to be flat. Now they're angled arms. We make them all out of bar stock. And it was another evolution was on the handle arms, making them a lot stronger and lighter.
And then, you know, the last few years we had some guys ask us special designs for our cams. You know, some guys want a little bit different action on their lever when they put it in gear. So, you know, sometimes when you put the reel in gear and then you're backing off, you know, depending on if you're doing heavy line or light line, you might want a different angle on your track, which changes, you know, the amount of pressure you're taking off the fish as you're backing down. So Dave and I have done some where we call them light line cams for reels that are doing lighter lines, or some dual cams where maybe at a certain point it goes up and maybe then it really ramps up in pressure. So we kind of customize those for certain guys, and you can always call in and ask us our opinion on what we got in stock on those, but we're always working on those designs.
And so we also worked out a couple things with the ARBs. In the early 2000s, the ARB was coming out. We came up with our own ARB and made it all stainless steel, and we actually encapsulated in the side plate with rubber washers on each side of it, so it's its own little system. We pack it with grease, and it seals out so that no water can penetrate this AR bearing, and it's been a huge success for us. We really pretty much eliminated all ARB problems, and it's a big evolution change on our Boss reels.
Yeah, but that's probably one of the best, you know, design changes we've had in the last probably 5 years is that ARB bearing. So then we look at the two-speed mechanism, which is mainly on our ATD reels, and then also our little two-speed reels. You know, we're the only guys that really have a two-speed main gear mechanism that you don't need to do a full quarter turn to switch gears. When you change gears on our reels, it's just a one-tooth adjustment on your handle or movement on your handle, and then it switches gears very, very quickly and very, very smoothly. And we patented that design back in the early 2000s, and we think it's the best design out there in the market.
So this is kind of where the evolution where we came from. We got a long ways to go. We've developed some pretty cool new cast control features that are be coming out pretty soon, so keep an eye out for that. And just some cool information from the guys that are the original ATD drag system back from the mid-90s.
That's right, we were the original way back then. We were working on these reels. It's been 30 years now. So you guys keep safe, get out there fishing on the water, and fish hard.